Um, if you're watching this, welcome to my portfolio series. So I've made a template on Figma. I've just designed the website, and then I'll be creating a portfolio whereby I can showcase all my skills and all of all of the work that I've done, guys. So as you can see, it's just a simple layout or just a basic layout. So in this course, we'll be using what you call the PostgreSQL so that you can store all of our projects and all of our images and the information, guys. And then yeah, we'll use Postgres as our database, and then our server will build what you call a what you call a an express server which will run so that you can make API calls to our database. So that is how we're gonna work. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill for around 20 minutes and then just wait for people. So yeah, guys. So yeah. Okay, so the requirements that you will need to have is you need to have Node.js installed, and then also what you call PostgreSQL. So just Postgres SQL. Sorry about that. Just type Postgres QL, and then you just click on download. As you can see, there it is. It's www.postgresql. So just click on download, and then you download the latest version. If you are using Linux, Mac OS, and then I'm using Windows on my side. So this is the kind of sorry about the background noise. The dog is making noise. Like I'll download a Windows version, and then as you can see, this is for 64-bit and then 32-bit, and then you go to the download the installer. As you can see, it's Windows, which is this is a 64-bit, and then this is a 32-bit. So as you can see, you'll have to download this one if you are using a 32-bit. But if you are using 64, you can download the latest one, which is 14 0.20. So that's all you'll need, and Node.js. Um, so yeah, guys. And then my GitHub. If you don't know me, you can check it out. As you can see, your profile. You can just go to github.com/mthobisi minus z and then a, which as equals to github.com/mthobisi minus za, and then you'll find my profile there. So as you can see, and then if you want to connect with me, you can just click on these, and then here are all the languages and tools that I use. I think it's daily. I use those daily, and then the most languages that I use to program with mainly is Java and HTML are almost one and the same thing, because those are called templates, and then on the handlebars side we call them templates, right? And then yeah, and then the repositories, the repos that I have, like 71. So as you can see, they are not that a lot, but yeah. And then let's just get started. I'll go to the design and then close both of that, and then I will open localhost, which is localhost port 5000, right? And then as you can see, nothing is appearing or showing because we haven't started our server. So I'm just gonna go to my working directory or working folder. So I have a folder called documents, right? And then slash program, where I store all of my work, and then I'm gonna make a directory which is mkdir, and then I'm gonna give it a name of latest portfolio, because I already have another portfolio here. So, and then I want to get into that latest and then dash portfolio, and then this is where I will be. And then I just open Visual Studio Code. You can just say code and then dot. So it's loading, right? And then I'm just gonna say CLS to clear all of that. And then now what we need to since Visual Studio Code is opening, we need to install all the dependencies that we are going to use. So just to check your version, you can just say node minus v. Not sure if I should type it in full like version or v. Okay, bad option. I can just say version, not sure. Okay, so the version I'm using version 16. So if that does not pop up on your site, you need to follow some YouTube tutorials in terms of how to install Node.js. But in this video, I won't, because it's gonna take maybe probably yeah, that's doing that. So I'm making index.js, right? That's where we're gonna start our ad. We're gonna have an index and that's created 10 p.m. we need to initialize our project, and then my manager get all the values. Just today so it's slow, not sure why, but it's fine. Continue on this side, and then you can see I've got the index .js. I'm just gonna close that, and then what I need again is to have a public folder where I'm gonna just store all of the images, the CSS files, all of that stuff, guys. And then I need to have a views folder that will have a subfolder called layout, right? Layouts. And then on the layouts, I'm gonna have the main dot handlebars. So I'm using handlebars and as my view template engine. And then on the views, I'm just gonna create an index dot handlebars file, so that we can start there. And then I'm just gonna close this. And then what else do we need? Let me just view here. Okay, let me just get out of that and then restart it, npm initialize, and then I'm just gonna accept the default, and then this should go okay. So that's great. If you are seeing this, it means the package.json has been created, as you can see, our package.json, and then it auto read our main file, which is the endpoint to our app, which is index.js. And then we need one script, which is the start. Okay, so not sure I did that. And then we need the start. Sorry again about the background noise of a dog. No, it's sorry about that. And then we're just gonna say node to start the index.js. So This is what we need. The start script, and then as you can see, the name, the version, the description. If I want to edit, I'll just edit here the description, which is about my app or the web application. And then let's just install some node modules, node modules. So I'm just gonna say npm I, which stand for install, and then I'm gonna install express first, and then express handlebars, right? And then pg for postgres, which is a database. And then what else? I think this is enough to just get started so that I don't confuse you, although we'll just keep on installing along the tutorial to add some modules. So I've got an extension which whenever I say basic, it just creates of Postgres, and then the flash. So I'll need to just install that, and then on the HPS, I'm just gonna say engine. Then I'm engine gonna call variable, and then the body parser. That is what I mean short of body parser to pass data, express session. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use that, but I'm just gonna install it anyway. And then what else do I have here? I've installed this express flash. I'm not gonna use flash, so might as well delete. And then app.use flash, and I'm just gonna delete, and then I'm gonna run the installer to install the extra modules. So as you can see, got an error, so I'm just gonna remove that, and then we've got the root. I'm just gonna create a folder called JS to store all of our JavaScript, and I'm gonna call make a file called roots.js. You can name it anything, and then I'm gonna have a file called database.js. That's when I'll have a function that communicates with our database, so that I don't have mixed content, right? Okay, so let's just continue, and then let's just import our root so that you can be able to use it. But just to not complicate things, I'm just gonna make a home root app.get, and then I'm just sorry about that. I need to have quotes. You can use single quotes or double quotes, and then a slash, and then I'm just gonna use an arrow function. So this accepts a callback function so that it can work, and then it accepts parameters for request, and then the response, and then the request